Happy Sunday, guys, and welcome back to Mr.
and Mrs.
Mac. That's right. It's the mukbang, food eating goodness going over here on our couples channel. I don't know.
You are so tired.
I am exhausted.
Y'all, we've had a rough weekend. Everybody in the house took like a 24-hour sickness.
It's so bad.
I don't know what's wrong.
We'll get into that in a few minutes, but today we are eating good in the neighborhood. That's right. We are eating Panda Express.
I would do the rap, but I don't actually know what he's saying.
You know what's funny? I was just thinking that, and I don't remember how the song goes.
I got broads in Atlanta.
I got broads in Atlanta.
That's not what he says. Did you say shamana? That's about the equivalent of the rap.
All right, so let's pray. Your turn to pray.
Lord, we thank you for this food we're about to receive. Let it bless and nourish our bodies and bless the hands that prepared it. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
7 seconds. Shout out to my daddy.
All right, so let's break it down what we got today.
Break it down.
So on your boys' plate, we got some chow mein, some Shanghai Angus steak, and some orange chicken.
I was just gonna eat.
What do you have on yours?
I have mushroom chicken and orange chicken.
And what else?
Rice.
There you go. You gotta say what everything's on your plate. And then we got chicken egg rolls here for the win. And then this is sweet and sour sauce.
That's yours. That's fine. That's fine. You can move your little funky chicken roll.
Egg roll?
That too.
So how was your week?
I got off early twice, so getting to spend an extra time with Daniel, I was pretty happy about that. How about you?
This week has been kind of okay. We had snow, y'all. Like, it snowed in Vegas, which is insane because it never, let me not say never. Every 10 years it snows. So I guess this was our 10 years that it needed to let it snow come out.
I'm Elsa.
That's what it was. Yeah, this week has been okay. Yesterday, I think I got food poisoning. We went out for lunch. I'm not going to say where we ate, but I'll put the logo up right here.
You're not going to say it.
I'm not going to say it, but I'll put their logo up. And I came home and my tummy wasn't happy.
It was not good.
It was not a good look.
It was bad.
And nothing like having semi-food poisoning and then putting Chinese food on it. My idea, though. I can only talk bad to myself.
Mm-hmm.
It is time to get into the topic at hand. And it's the wife's turn to pick a topic. So what you got for us?
Family. Just pretend the letters popped up in my hand like magic.
Well, I have editing skills, so I'm pretty sure I just made family pop up.
I'm fine with that. My magic be real. Question number 1.
Oh, Lord.
Who in your family are you most like?
That's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I got a little bit of everybody in me.
Mm-hmm.
But most like, I think I'm getting most like my dad right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my dad is a very quiet person, but he, when he gets annoyed, yeah. So I'm starting to pick his like little traits from him up. But I think I got a little bit of my mom in me. I think I got a little bit of Rena in me. And I think I got a little bit of Granny in me too.
But you're supposed to say who you're most like. Like, who do you think out of everybody, if they were like, yeah, those two are twins, it'd be like, oh, yeah.
Me and Rena.
No, I don't think that's true.
It's me and Rena. I think so.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm picking up little stuff from my dad. Like, it was funny because we hung out a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dang, I do the same exact thing.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I think Rena. It's either Rena or Poppy. Me and Mom are not that much alike, but we have...
You click.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you? Who are you most like?
Instinctively, I think I'm most like my dad. Like, if I'm not comfortable in a situation, like, This is going to sound terrible, but it really is not terrible. Me and my dad could sit in the room with each other. We'll talk for like 5 minutes and then just not say anything for hours, but we're comfortable like that. So it'd be like, oh, I know he's thirsty. I'll pass him something to drink. He knows I don't want to watch this show anymore. He'll pass me the remote. Like, we're just kind of instinctively, we're a lot alike. As far as my connections with people and how I deal with them, I feel like I'm most like my dad because my dad's cutoff game is super strong. Like, my dad does not care. And I got that from him. Like, when...
no chill when it comes to war relations, yo.
No chill at all. At all. And I'm laughing because I'm literally thinking of the last conversation I had with my parents. My dad has no chill. Like, the joke in our church, in our home church, is that if you want to pay attention to the message, do not sit next to my father, Elder Island, and when they were there, Sammy Lewis and Jeff Adams. Like, do not sit next to them. You will hear nothing. Like, just don't do it. And Charles didn't believe me until he sat next to him in church one day. And he has no idea what happened that Sunday.
Clowning the entire time.
It was bad. It was bad.
Entire time.
But I feel like me and my mother's relationship has grown so much in like the last few years that I feel like I feel like we've become like meshed almost. Like every time I think, ooh, the first person I want to call is my mom. So I think instinctively it goes to my dad, but personality wise, I think I'm kind of leaning more towards my mom now.
I can see that.
Question number 2. Who is the most generous person in your family?
Oh, God. My mom, by far. By far. If here's a story. I don't think you've heard this one. Mom was headed to work one morning, and as she's driving into work, she looks up and sees this naked woman running down the street. Okay?
Y'all were living here?
Yes.
That makes sense.
Running down the street, butt naked. So mom pulls over, calls the young lady over, and my mom gives her her blazer and some clothes that she had like in the back, and put them on the girl, and then she called the ambulance to come pick the girl up to make sure she was okay.
Aww.
Now, if that had been me, I have not matured in my.
At all.
I'd have been like, "Ooh, baby, get the camera out."
We went out a couple weeks ago. We were parking the car in the parking garage. As we hit the corner, no, we were getting out of the car. No, we were driving. We were still in the car. As we hit the corner, this man is tearing this poor woman up in the corner of the parking garage.
Hold on, huh? When she says tearing up,
Oh, I'm country. I'm sorry.
they're having sex.
They were getting down
Yes.
in the parking garage. Not behind a door. Not in a dark corner. Full lights, people. Next to an exit door. Like, anybody could have opened that door at any moment. What does my husband do? Get it, bruh? What?
I didn't yell it out the window. The windows were up. We were in the car. You acted like I'd rolled the window down and
I didn't say that, but I'm leading to what you said. You said I've not matured in that point yet. Meanwhile, I'm scarred and feeling terrible for the woman. I'm wondering if she's been trafficked, if this is her profession, if she is with the man, if they were in public because they felt like it was safer than behind closed doors. Like, I had all these concerns. And Charles was like, come up, we got to go get in line.
Listen, I grew up in Vegas. I have seen a lot in this city. Okay? A lot.
It's nasty.
I have seen a lot. I'm not going to get into it because we're eating.
Please don't.
But in those situations, you don't want to stop and stare or stop and say anything. You just got to keep it moving. Hey, they doing what they doing. It's gross. Okay, bye.
Super gross. Super unsanitary.
Anyways, who is
Your
the
fluid should not be oil.
Baby, I'm eating.
I'm just sorry. I'm just gross.
Who's the most generous in your family?
Most generous in my family. I'm gonna say my mom too. She is going to figure out a way to make it happen. It just you don't have. She's not that person that you have to ask for it. And it's funny because you'll be having a conversation with her, and it'll be like the most random conversation in the world. And months later, you'll look up and be getting something in the mail, or she'll stop you and be like, hey, I have this for you. Like, and it'll be a book. My mom is like the queen of buying books for people. She really, really is. And it's so sweet to me because she's just a thoughtful person. Like, she's never just going to go out of the way crazy. Like, you know, we're not balling like that. But she's just really thoughtful in the way that she gives people. And I think that comes from just the type of person she is. So I would definitely say my mom.
Yeah. Shout out to Mama Lacey. Hey, Shayla.
Yeah, she definitely watches. And we get in trouble if we don't post in a timely fashion. We get in trouble. Do you like going to family gatherings? Why or why not?
Okay, so when you say family gatherings, do you mean everybody or do you mean like immediate family? Everybody? That's tough. I love my family. Okay? Love my family. Thanksgiving is huge for my family. But like when everybody's there, I just kind of get like, yo, I just want to eat and just like disappear. Like, you remember the Homer Simpson meme? When he like fall into the bushes. Like, I want to get my plate, eat, laugh, ha ha ha, watch a couple games, and then.
He is not joking. He completely left me on Thanksgiving. Twice.
I love my family, but they like some of my family members are over the top.
I'll say this. I think your family gets so excited because everybody lives so far apart that when they finally get together, it's like 90 miles an hour. Like, everybody is trying to catch up on everything. So I felt like the entire holiday season was like so intense. And it wasn't a bad thing. It was just like, especially the people that didn't get to come to the wedding. Mm-hmm. And you had a lot of people that came to the wedding. But the people that didn't get to come were just like, what color was your... Not joking. What color was your dress? What were the colors of the wedding? Oh my God, do you have pictures with you? Yes, I just can't carry around my wedding photo album everywhere I go. But, you know, it was sweet. It was sweet. It was just like, oh my gosh, I'm new here. Give me like 2 seconds of calm.
So here's the thing. Misha's only met like a small percent of
Mississippi? Yeah,
she's met the Mississippi family, my dad's parents, and my dad's side of the family. She only met a small part of that. My mom's side of the family, she's met majority of the people that are like close to me. But they're still like cousins and stuff she hasn't met. But back to what I was saying, like my family's so over the top sometimes that I just like, I need a break. And it's like they were here for Granny's funeral. And it was great having them here. I loved that they all came and a lot of people showed up.
It was awesome. Now that was really cool.
But it was like, okay. Because, again, they're here visiting. You turn into a taxi. You turn into a, hey, cuz, where you at? In my bed, sleep. Mm-hmm. Or I'm at the house. We live here.
Vegas is 24 hours. We are not.
For real.
We in the bed.
Early.
People get so mad when they come here to visit. And it's not just his side of the family. It's my side of the family, too. And they'll be, like, down on the strip, and they'll text and be like, hey, can you... And I'm like, well, let's see. It's 10 o'clock, and we don't live by that. We have to drive, pay to park, find you in the bill. Y'all, these are not regular-size hotels at all.
I'm going to keep it a whole buck with you, okay? If you come to Vegas... and it's anytime during the week. And you're coming on short notice, don't call me.
Y'all,
don't call
we
me.
have to have some notice, seriously. We are so tired.
Do not call. And I hate that. I know it's getting off topic.
We feel bad about it.
I don't. I'm going to tell you why I don't feel bad.
Oh, God.
I am newly married.
Hey.
I am working a full-time job. Not only doing that, I have other responsibilities as far as like YouTube, doing my editing for the channels and all that stuff. Bruh, I don't have time to sit up here, get off work, come home, change clothes, drive back out, come hang out with you for a couple hours, then come back home, be a husband, be a dad, and be an editor.
And who's not going to bed until we're both in this house is Daniel. Daniel will be sitting up at 2 a.m. in his pajamas.
Talk about where you been.
With his legs crossed in his recliner, like, so you just gonna be out all night? Like, he's that kid.
That's ridiculous.
He don't care.
But back to the topic.
Back to topic.
I love having family get-togethers, but sometimes I'm just like, hey, let me fade into this bush real quick.
Do you guys do family reunions?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's been a minute though. Like the last one we had was, I think the Mississippi family was the last one I had.
Oh, that's the one I went to.
Yeah.
That one was so fun. His cousins tried to scare me. It did not work.
It was the first time she met the family.
Mm-hmm.
So we went down to Mississippi, and she met my grandparents. She met.
Love them so much.
Was that the first time you met mom and dad too?
No, it was not.
No. She met cousins that really. Listen, if they didn't say they were cousins, I would have been like, oh, okay, you just a random person that's at this.
I swear, they tried to threaten to leave me in the woods, and I was like, I'll get back before you will. Like, it was so funny. You know, when I told him, he got so mad. But I knew it was a joke. Like, ha ha ha, you're not going to make it. Like, if one of us has got to get trapped out here in the woods, it's definitely going to be you. I may be short, but I don't play like that.
Again, I say my wife is a thug. Did you not see the hand movements?
I did not clap.
In the last vlog, I meant to tell you that. You definitely clapped. You definitely.
I did.
Oh my God. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Family.
Family gatherings, my answer is 100% yes. So our family literally lives everywhere. We've got family in Ohio, family all over Texas. Family in Chicago, family in California. Me and my Uncle Ralph have actually been doing our family tree and tracing our family because we got split up really, really bad. And there was some family drama behind it. It was really quite sad. But because of that, I treasure those gatherings so much. They mean the world to me. And when we moved to Jonesboro, our church family became our primary family to the point where we were spending holidays together and going trips together and all that stuff. So when I do get the opportunity to be around my biological family, it means the world to me. So I'm all for it. And I am that big nerd that's like sitting there like, okay, so you're so-and-so's niece. Okay, let me put you in my my ancestry.com real quick. Like, no joke. I'll take the picture, add them in there, everything. So I'm all for it. I love it. Now, on holiday time, we have some serious traditions. We go to the movies, the naps are serious, and we eat until we can't breathe. So I don't need that interrupted. So if you're going to come to one of those gatherings, you need to understand the rules. Like, my mom hands out blankets and comforters at holiday season. Like, it's not a game.
It's the only way it's supposed to be. We got, people fight over couch spots.
Yeah.
At holidays at our house.
Mm-hmm.
Like that corner couch spot, put you sleep.
Don't sit there.
Every time.
Just don't sit there.
It don't matter if you did not eat, if you did eat.
If you came over there fully awake, you going to sleep.
You going to sleep. That corner spot.
I don't know what it is. I think it's a vent over there. It's a window over there. There's a blanket there. The pillows are there. Like, don't sit there.
What's the stuff that you put on Daniel to put him to sleep?
Lavender.
That's what's in that couch.
Question 3. How often do you see your parents, and how about your extended family?
Well, we see my parents, every Sunday because we go to their house for dinner. Extended family, it's whenever they pop into town or whenever we go out of town, like I had my older cousins that I pretty much grew up with. They come and go out of Vegas a lot. But yeah, the cool thing is social media has made it easier to stay connected with family. Mm-hmm. And, you get to see family members and their kids as they grow up and everything. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. She's about to get real sad right now. So I'm going to go ahead and eat my food They let her.
So,
See?
as you guys know, I'm new to this side of the globe. And
You make it seem like it's like
far.
like it's Africa or something.
So far away from my family. So I see my parents not at all. But that's not true. I've been home twice since we moved here in May, which is not bad for a newlywed couple, honestly.
It's expensive as hell, but you know, it is what it is.
It's not expensive as that. It's not. Now, this last time was. This last time I went home was. But the time before that wasn't that bad. Because me and Daniel went for what I paid on the second trip by myself.
I'm going to be real
Petty.
Mm-hmm. Real petty.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to drink my Gatorade.
That's what you going to do.
I'm going to sip my Gatorade.
That's what he going to do is drink this drink.
With my pinky in the air.
Oh, you trying to be funny. But, yeah, I don't get to see my parents that often anymore. But before, it was every day because we lived together. And extended family, good grief. The Griggs, probably see the Griggs maybe twice a year, depending on whether or not we're traveling. And let's see, dad's side of the family, maybe once a year, if that. We don't get to go that way quite often. And my dad's situation is real different. Because he traveled a lot when he was younger. So when they get together, we try to make sure we're there for that. But my parents here lately have become like these road, road warriors. They're always out of town now, like always going to visit people. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, my folks are starting to travel a little bit more too. Like they're going to Sacramento next weekend for to go see my aunt. Which is dope. I'm happy they get out and travel. They went to Jamaica a couple years ago. I'm like, who are y'all? I don't even know who these people are anymore. Because before, if you couldn't drive there, they wasn't going.
Have you ever been to any large reunions, and how did it go?
So like I said, the last reunion I went to, I think was my grandparents down in Mississippi. Nope. The last reunion we had was for Granny's birthday a few years ago. And all the cousins and the aunts and uncles, and they all came into town. And it was awesome. It was great. Granny was super happy. We laughed.
She looks so cute.
We laughed, told lots of jokes, old stories and everything. But again, it's like
you've got to stop saying it because now I keep picturing you like slinking backwards into a bush. Can somebody make that into a meme for me? Or just, I would be so happy to see Charles Homer Simpson. Oh, so happy time.
But no, it was cool. I loved seeing my granny so happy. Her biggest thing was having everybody together in the house, and she got that. And then when her funeral happened, she got that again. Well, she got majority of everybody for the funeral. But for my dad's side, I think the last time we all got together was when you went down. Maybe one other time. No, we had Thanksgiving down there. We did Thanksgiving down there one year.
His grandmother showed me how to make a turkey.
So
so dope.
Well, I mean, I love getting together with everybody. I just after a little while, after a few hours, I'm like, okay, well, time for me to go to sleep or go find something else to do.
And he will literally roll over in whatever position he is sitting in and go to sleep. We went over for Thanksgiving. People were taking way too long to get there, so we both just took a nap.
No. Listen, man. I'm comfortable. This is family. I'm asleep. Y'all judge me if you want to. What about you?
Honestly, our family missed the last. That sounded like one of those Missy Elliott songs.
She's sleeping.
I'm so tired. We missed the last one. The last one was in Chicago, but the one before that my Aunt Kathy organized was in Houston. Amazing. I had so much fun We met so many family members. There was one really bad fight between my brother and my cousin D, but they get along now.
Did I miss something?
I was looking for their relationship. So, but yeah, they get along now.
Did something fly in here?
Mm-mm.
What were you just looking at?
I thought I was looking for their relationship.
So you looked up like something flew in here?
Sorting out that fight. It was a bad fight too. Last question, ready?
Yep.
How important are strong family ties to you? Are strong family ties more or less important than close friendships?
So before we started this, my wife said, "Don't worry, these aren't deep questions."
They're not. Did you just give me the example hand?
Yes.
For example.
Could give you this hand.
Do it again.
What?
I'm so edit that out.
Nope. Leave that in there. I want y'all to see how abusive she is, okay?
I'm not
I got
abusive.
bruises and broken ribs.
That's not funny.
See what I'm saying? Don't beat me, Ike.
Ooh.
Okay.
As we get up from this table, you better run.
I'm leaving that in there too. You said family ties stronger than friendships? Mm-hmm. Yes. But the thing is, though, my closest friends, I consider them family. You know what I mean? Like, my circle, like, I have a very tight-knit circle. Did you forget you're on camera? So I have a very tight-knit circle. Most of my friends that are in my circle, we've known each other for 20-something years. And
long enough to say decades.
she's so sleepy right now, y'all. She is so sleepy right now. But I think family ties are way more stronger than friendship. Way stronger than friendships. I think, you know, you can rely on your family more than you can rely on your friends in some cases. Mm-hmm. And
unless you win the lotto.
then you got all kind of cousins coming out of the woodwork.
I'm your cousin Jed from Kentucky.
Like we ain't never had nobody.
From Kentucky. Who are you? Go away. For me, I say that that's a pretty hard question because, like, it's the same thing you said. And like I mentioned earlier, my church family became my family. Like, when people are like, "How many brothers do you have?" I'm like, "Oh, 14." Like, no joke, like real deal.
And that's for real.
That's for real. But mainly because, like, my parents, everybody's godparents, and you know, I've known these people since I was 9 years old, literally 9 years old. So I think strong family ties are important because it teaches you how valuable it is to know family traits or cycles that need to be broken in your family. I just learned of one recently in my family that it seemed so foreign to me when I first found out about it, but then to find out that it was a generational curse that had kind of fallen down on every mother in our family after that, it was just kind of like, wow, but it's good to know that kind of stuff so that you know how to handle it. It's the same thing like when you go to the doctor's office and they make you fill out your family history and you're like, no, I don't have any of this, but you don't know if you don't have that connection to your family. So I do think it's super important to have that. But I think it just kind of depends on your level of friendship with that person. Because if they're a true friend, then they wouldn't test your relationship with your family.
That's a good word.
Still need to run when we get up from this table.
Again, I've beaten you eating.
I'm doing good.
Example hands. Example hand. It wasn't roast hand. It was example hand. Why do your eyes like pop out your head when I do that? We need you to take a deep breath and calm it down. Calm it down. Just reel it in. Reel it in. You all right? Good? Why is your jaw so tight? Yo! Anyways, great topic today, Mommy. You did an awesome job. Were you playing a guitar?
Insert applause.
Were you Millie rocking?
Taking a bow.
It's a Millie rock.
Millie rock is
On
this.
every block. Whoa, do it again. Again, y'all see how violent she is?
I'm not violent.
Just hit
Stop
me.
telling people that. They're gonna start believing you.
It's on camera.
I'm so sweet.
She's like the Sour Patch commercial. Sweet on one side, sour on the other.
No, it's at first they're sour and then they're sweet.
It's the reverse for you. Thanks for watching, y'all. All right, we're going to wrap it up because I got to run. I'll move my chair out just a little bit so it's easier to get my leg this way.
You ain't got no shoes on, you ain't got no traction.
You ain't catching me.
I got my boots.
I ain't worried about you. Thank y'all so much for watching.
Ain't gotta be worried to get caught.
Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're brand new. And drop comments down below. Let us know the next spot we should go to. Panda Express was fire. That Angus steak is really good. So make sure you try that. What was your favorite?
The mushroom chicken.
Yeah, because you really are just picking them around now. She's full. We're going to check y'all out next.
I don't need you to interpret my plate.
We're going to check y'all out next week, man. Love each and every one of y'all. Want you guys to have a blessed week. Go hug somebody. Tell them that you love them. 2 fingers in the air.
Peace.
But talk to y'all later. Bye. What you gonna do?